If you or your students have installed the new iOS software 26.1 and you're wondering how window management works, this is a quick overview. So the first thing you might want to do, or I'd recommend you do, is go to Settings. And then within Settings, if you scroll down on the left-hand side, you will see Multitasking and Gestures, and you want to select that. And if you haven't already, you want to make sure that you select Windowed Apps. You can go ahead and close that window and then open up another window. I'm just going to grab a Safari window here. You might notice right away that in the bottom right hand corner there is a little curved bar you can grab, and you can drag it to resize the window to your liking. It seems like they've tried to make this more like the way Macs work, because if you look in the upper left hand corner, when you're not in full screen mode, there are 3 dots like you may be used to on your laptop, where you can close the window, you can minimize it, or you can make it full screen. Also, if you press and hold on those, you'll get more options. So you can make it go to the left, you can make it go to the right, you can make it pretty much do whatever you want it to do. But another thing that I've found to be easiest is if you go to the top of the screen where the camera is, and you just swipe down, you'll get another menu, and it'll show you whatever application you're in, and then you get a bunch of different menus like you would in an application on your Mac, one of which is Window. And if you select Window, there are a whole bunch of controls for how you can manipulate your window or your screen, the app, and resize it or move it. So the 5th one down is Move and Resize, and it gives you a ton of options. So I find this to be really easy because you don't have to press and hold on this tiny little option. You can just swipe down from the top, click Window, Move and Resize, and then say, I want to go to the left. That's relatively handy. Something else that's new that might be helpful is if you do a lot of work in Safari, if you open up a new tab, let's say I have 2 tabs here, and let's say I want to duplicate this one in particular, you can press and hold on that tab, and you'll see one of the options is Duplicate Tab. So you can make a copy of that tab, and then you also have an option now to move the tab to a new window. So I can break it out, and again I can just go to the top, swipe down, choose Window, and I can move to the right. I can have more than just 2 windows, but this is a quick way to accomplish side-by-side work if your students do that relatively frequently, or if you do that as well. You can also, if you click on a tab, see that there are ways to organize the tabs, like moving it to a new group, and you can arrange the tabs by title or by website, and then there's some other familiar options that you would have had in the past. But that's just a quick way that you can organize windows if you're not familiar with it.